Organizing and prioritizing tasks. Many times, we are faced with multiple tasks and deadlines that we have to manage. When deadlines loom and the work starts to pile up, we can feel overwhelmed. How do you deal with the challenge of prioritizing work, managing deadlines, and making sure that you have the time to get everything done? There is a tool that can help you figure out what needs your immediate attention, what you can set aside for the moment, and what the things are that you can hand off to someone else or even drop entirely. The Eisenhower Matrix is a tool that can help you categorize your to-dos and begin to figure out what needs your attention first and keep sight of the important things you have to make sure get done. It is named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who said that in order to be successful, you need to focus on the things that are urgent and important. The matrix is a grid. The axes of the grid are importance and urgency. Important tasks are aligned with your goals or objectives. In school, they may be homework, studying for tests, or working on projects. In the work world, it may be completing assignments or working on a long-term project. In your personal life, it may be keeping up good relationships with your friends and family or contributing to your community. Note that things that are not important to you may still be important to someone else. Urgency describes the time pressure of the work. Is it due now, in the very near future, or is it a week or more? Urgent tasks need you to focus on them immediately. Not urgent tasks can be addressed later. Urgent tasks can sometimes make you feel rushed, which can stress you out and cause you to take shortcuts, which may impact the quality of the overall result. So be careful. To use this matrix, it is important to have a good sense of all of the tasks that are currently on your plate. Begin by making a to-do list of all of the things you need to get done. This is going to be a dynamic list. You can add things to it at any time and take things off the list as they are completed or you decide that they aren't a priority for you. Once you have your first draft of the list, take a look at each task. Is it something that is important to you? To figure this out, ask yourself, is this something that will help me reach a goal or objective that matters to me? If the answer is yes, put it in the high importance category. If the answer is no, put it in the low importance category. Then, ask how urgent the task is. Does it have to be taken care of now? A homework assignment that's due tomorrow? A meal you have to prepare now because you're hungry? Or can it wait until later, maybe studying for a test next week or work on a project that's due at the end of the month? If it has to be taken care of now, mark it urgent. If it can be put off for the time being, mark it not urgent. Now you have all of the work on your to-do list categorized into 4 groups. The first group goes into quadrant 1 of the Eisenhower matrix. This is tasks that are important and urgent. That homework assignment that's due tomorrow, it goes here. So does cooking dinner when it's 6 o'clock and you haven't eaten since breakfast. Quadrant 1 tasks need to be done right away. Next come tasks that are important but not urgent. These go in quadrant 2 of the matrix. Put studying for the test next week and working on the project that's due at the end of the month here. Tasks in quadrant 2 need to be done, but don't have to be done right now. So schedule them. Put them on your calendar, set a reminder on your phone. Make sure to set aside a time that you will work on these tasks. Don't just toss them back on the pile of things to get done. As the deadline for these tasks gets closer, if you have not completed them, they will move from quadrant 2 to quadrant 1. Quadrant 3 tasks are urgent but not important. These are often things that are priorities for other people. Maybe your friend keeps interrupting you to ask questions about a project they are working on. These tasks can be passed on to someone else or avoided. You might choose to do work from this quadrant if there is nothing pressing, but be careful not to let these things crowd out the tasks in quadrants 1 and 2. The last quadrant is the stuff that's left on the list. It's not aligned with your goals or priorities, so it is not important. And it is not urgent. It doesn't have to be done right now. These are the time wasters. Things in this quadrant are the things you can delete from your to-do list. I need to stress here that self-care does not fall into quadrant 4. Taking time for yourself, recharging yourself, and keeping yourself healthy are important. They belong in quadrant 2. Once you have your matrix filled out, you can work through the items on your list. Your goal is to stay above the line, meaning that you focus your time and energy on the tasks that are in the top half of the matrix. Take care of the things that are important and urgent, then the things in quadrant 2, important but not urgent. If you have time left once those are done, you can look at quadrant 3. Maybe someone you know needs help with one of their important tasks, and you can lend a hand. As new tasks join your to-do list, you can go through the same process and figure out where they belong on the chart. Now it's your turn. Make your to-do list. Grab a blank piece of paper, separate it into 4 sections, and label them for the 4 quadrants of the Eisenhower matrix. Then categorize all of your to-dos and put them in the appropriate box on the paper. Once you have that done, make your plan for how you will stay above the line.